times more than what you're seeing right here. So big old wild briar, gotta move this, smacked in the face with it. Thorns and that's nice and thick. Come up amongst in here, see if there's any morels, small ones popping up. Evidently they're not big enough to pick. So that being said and done, like Puckett said, we're early. Or we could be late and early at the same time. There's no telling. I used to come in these woods once a week, but being strapped on transportation, it's kind of hard. Now, I've seen some around here, the mayaples that had little flowers and a stem of a fruit start to grow on it. There it is over here. There's a small one. That right there. This little dot by my finger right there, that's the fruit of the mayapple. Now what you do is, well, when that's fully like a let me get my hands around, when jawbreaker about that big around, nice and green, kind of greenish yellow, if you eat that, you will shit your guts out like a spring goose. And the reason why I know that is because that's what I learned from my grandmother and great-grandmother and everybody else. That's the old-fashioned remedy for constipation. But that's the only thing on the plant that you can eat freely. But if you do eat it, it's guaranteed you're going to be shitting your guts out. And I'm up here on this one cluster here, see if I can see any morels poking up. But if they are, they're itty bitty and you won't see them. Excuse me. We used to find some sometimes on this concrete pad amongst through here, but I don't even see none around there. Not even any small ones. And the trick of it is just like any mushroom, you gotta find decaying wood and hardwood like this, and that's usually where you find them. You don't, no cedar trees. The soil's too acidic, and I saw that piece of wood there, and I thought it was a morel laying down. Because it gave me looked like from a distance like one laying down, but that's just rotten wood. Man, it's disheartening in a way, but at the same time it's not, because I'm out here in the woods and I get to share some small tidbits of information. Like little clusters of wood like that. That's a good way to find some too, but I don't see nothing. Nothing at all. Not even small ones poking up. Let me walk up here and see if I see any new growth coming up amongst my little walkway through here. More mayapple. That's where we came through from. Boy, I tell you what, my fingers are frozen. They're colder than ice cubes. Booger's wanting to come with me. He's laying in bed at home asleep. I woke him up this morning and I said, you want to go with me and Puckett in the woods? You want to stay home and sleep? he rolled back over and grumbled something, so I'm like, well, I'm not going to push it. I'm giving you opportunity to get your ass up and get dressed and come on, but, you know, you stayed in bed sleeping. I fell asleep last night, somewhere between 10 and 12. I don't remember exactly when, but I fell asleep about then. And, of course, I got up at ass crack at dawn this morning because I slept all night long, and I'm gonna get up here by the sticking the bob up here. There it is. I didn't walk past it, and I was sitting there looking for it. This is one of the first ones we found. Bring you into it. That right there. Now, that's probably the size of between my ring finger and middle finger, size-wise. So, and that's why I was saying usually we'll find them through here, across the trailhead. But that's a morel, and that's the mushrooms that sell for high dollar price because, well, they're really good, and you can only get them one time a year. That's it. Places out on the west coast buy them things for $1,000 a pound. And then on top of it, there's people around here that sell them for around here as well, but you know, you gotta find that one person that's willing to buy them. A lot of restaurant people, like high-end restaurants, they buy them and serve them with their dishes, and of course they charge a lot of money for their dishes, but it is what it is, I guess. We like coming out here digging through the woods because it gives us something to do once a year. Even though it sounds bad like that, but you know, we get out here, we get a little exercise, and plus we get to see new things that we've never seen before. And the reason why I talk about that is I'm gonna walk over here, see if I can find them. We just seen some yellow flowers that popped up, and they are some, I've seen them before. I don't remember nothing about them, but I've seen them before. I know. I can't leave the camera up a certain way because I don't want to give my complete location because, you know, it's secretive. Even though it's public access, it's secretive. So I'm going to come up here amongst this one piece. I'm seeing some right now. Here they are here. Here's some yellow flowers they have on them. Oh, it fell over. Right there. And they got looks like more flowers coming up. I've seen these before. I just don't remember what they're called. And I guess I'm gonna have to get online later on and look them up. But they seem to grow around mayapple a lot. And the reason why I say that is, well, here's a small trove of mayapple. You walk up this way. There's birdies chirping. Look at that patch of nothing but mayapple. There's a patch there and a patch here. And it's just loaded. I mean, mayapple loaded out the ass. Now, here's them yellow flowers. I'm gonna get up here a little closer without zooming in. Now see, there's a, I guess I'll zoom in some. I'm zooming in too much. I lost my bearing. I hate this camera sometimes. But you can see the yellow flowers there. I know you can. And then look at all these yellow flowers. It's clumps of them, tons of them, just all over the place. All these yellow flowers, and they're all growing amongst mayapple, and even across the hillside down there, yellow flowers of mayapple. Everywhere you look, yellow flowers of mayapple. Well, not everywhere, but at least down amongst in there, yellow flowers of mayapple. So But yeah, that's just some of the things. And we used to find them McGill morels down this other pathway through here sometimes, certain areas. But there's just nothing. Nothing's popped out. Nothing's visible. So I'm going to do a cut through and see if I find anything poking out of the ground this way. In between areas. Take wide, short steps. And I ain't seeing nothing. Nothing at all. Not even a small funnel cap. It looks like squirrels or deer's been through here picking at certain spots. And that's usually a good sign, because usually we see deer clawing the ground and stuff like that. They've found some, but I don't even see nothing, no indicators that they've been pawing the ground trying to get them out. Well, I think I'm done. I think we're done. So I'm going to shut this puppy off. I'll see y'all again sometime between this afternoon and Friday. I hope you liked walking through the woods with me. And I'll catch y'all later.